Hi guys, this is jsn1.com and I'm here with the unboxing of the Huawei P9 handset. It was unveiled on April 6th in London and today we're taking it out of the box. As you can see, the box suffered a bit of a spill when it was traveling to us, and this is the very first smartphone we test with a Leica dual camera on board. So the main point of the P9, the new flagship from Huawei, is its dual camera at the back and the Leica optics available through a partnership with a famous German company. This is what the back of the phone looks like. It's a very light handset compared to my expectations. It weighs 144 grams and at the back we have this very nice glass panel covering the dual camera, the dual tone flash, a laser focus mechanism, and this inscription Leica and its features. We have a fingerprint back scanner here, and at the front we notice very slim bezels and a 2.5D glass panel that's combined beautifully with a metal chassis, I mean aluminum. So inside the box, let's see what's happening here. So in this little box we've got the USB cable, and it's an USB Type-C, reversible obviously, and its corresponding port is available right here. And also in the same box there are the headphones, which, if I'm not mistaken, are very similar to the ones we got with the Huawei P8 and the Mate 8 and Mate S over the past year. Okay, putting them back and continuing with the unboxing of the Huawei P9 flagship, which, by the way, it's priced at 599 euros in the 3GB RAM version and 32GB of storage, or 649 euros in the 4GB RAM version and 64GB storage. This is the charger. From what I've heard, it's capable of fast charging, but we'll determine that once we test it. And finally, I must mention that this is a test unit, so some accessories may be lacking. An extra box here in which there should be the manuals, but once again it's a test unit. It's either the manuals or a special case. Anyway, this is the metal key used to access the slots of the handset. Once again, starting at 599 euros. You should be able to buy one in mid-April or around the end of April at worst case scenario. So let's fire up the device and see what the latest EMUI applied on top of Android looks like. We're dealing here with a phone that's pretty slim, measuring 6.95mm in thickness. It has a 5.2-inch screen. It's a Full HD display of the IPS Neo LCD kind. The processor is an octa-core high-silicon Kirin 955, and you either get 3 or 4GB of RAM, as well as 32 or 64GB of storage, microSD card slot, an 8-megapixel camera at the front, and a pair of 12-megapixel shooters at the back. Continuing the setup, agreeing with stuff, skipping the fingerprint scanning, and that's pretty much it. We've completed the initial setup. Seems to be a pretty fluid experience here. And now let's talk about the camera. So we have two photo sensors here. They're of the Sony IMX286 kind, 12 megapixels each, and there's also laser focus here and a dual tone flash. One of the sensors takes color shots, one of them monochrome shots, and that one is used to make the images brighter and improve, for example, low light capture. Okay, here we are, made the screen brighter, looks excellent. We also get 4G LTE connectivity, there's GPS in the mix, there's USB Type-C, and we're running, let's see exactly what version of Android we're running. It's Android 6.0 Marshmallow with EMUI 4.1 on top. Inside the phone there is a 3000 mAh battery with fast charge, and this device can be found in white, gold, rose gold, grey or silver, so quite a bit of variety. And now the final aspect, the camera interface. Okay, some initial options, permissions and all that, and this is what it looks like. It's a certain change from what we've seen on the latest Huawei Honor phones we unboxed recently for you. We have quite a few interesting options here. You can play with these filters, and then you get to the main modes like beauty video, light painting, HDR, night shot, slow-mo, time-lapse. So these are the modes. Now the settings are found here. You can play with the resolution, camera grid, audio control, touch to capture, object tracking and more, but we'll discover more about that over the following days. So far so good. I look forward to testing the camera. Be sure that we'll bring you a ton of samples and of course the usual tests here at gsndon.com. So this was the unboxing of the Huawei P9. Keep in mind the price tag, €599. Bye bye.